Iron Crown Company stuck in the marsh. Ooh, looks like something got wrecked. Ooh, rich veins. That means gems are cheap, doesn't it? No, it means gems are expensive. What are selling prices? Not great. Some way to the east. No. Can't be bothered to be finding stuff for only 300 crowns. Follow the tracks for 800. How much inventory space do we have? 10. That would be worth it if we had the space in the inventory. We don't. So let's leave it and come back to it. Let's go to Newland and sell. Hopefully they'll have ambush trade routes at Newland still. They usually do. Newland tends to have ambush trade routes for some reason. It's had ambush trade routes every time I've gone there. The one time. What are selling prices here? 266. That will do. I can't be bothered to chase to waste any more inventory space on any of this rubbish. Nachos, we don't seem to find any. We're just never gonna fucking make Nassenger necklaces, which is really annoying. Bank can go, the treasure can go, these can go. That can go. Don't need two bardishes. I prefer the great axes. We'll keep one just to see if I'm right about you being able to attack twice with it. Get rid of all the flails. Get rid of a couple more of these helmets. The rest of these we're keeping for our backliners when we get them. And that gives us 7,000 crowns, which means we can afford the first inventory upgrade in part of our retinue. So I'm going to do that immediately. 27 more inventory slots. Yes, please. Nice. So that negates the initial debuff, takes us to 108. 47 out of 108. Let's see what these contracts are. Not interested in caravan work. No one to hire because we just spent all our money on a wagon. Oh, there's Wilbold, and Otwin. Let's check out Otwin. Wilbold will have to come back for at some point because we don't have enough money for him. Not bad. He could have got, if only he'd gotten 3 stars instead of just 1, he'd have made a really good heavy tank. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's have a drink. And I say we go do the follow the tracks quest that was up in Grafenstadt. Because that is a contract we can do quite easily. And we'll get a bunch of stuff to sell for doing it. It'll be good experience for the men. Earn a pretty penny and then we can start buying more soldiers. Southwest. Let's move to let these heroes of the realm pass. Ah, okay. So the greenskin invasion has finally ended. The Buttwhippas need their commander, though. Definitely they do. Because we're not even close to being the Buttwhippas. Sounds like an enemy should be taken lightly. That's talking about Shrats, of course. Ambition fulfilled. We get renown. Bards will sing our names now if there are any left. Didn't we get a trophy as well? We were supposed to get a trophy for doing it. What? We didn't get the trophy. You're supposed to get an orc trophy, which makes you invulnerable to stun. You kidding me? Why didn't we get the trophy for it? We have inventory space. Whatever. Screw you, game. We got shortchanged. What we got? Many raiders, a marksman, and a few poachers. Easy peasy. Shame there's no leader or brigand or hedge knight. None of them have shields. Not a single one. Only the two flankers have shields. And they step to the back of the party. Fucking hilarious. I guess they're not scared of throwing weapons because we've only got two of them. We've only got two throwers. Head bonk. Neck slice. They're already shitting themselves. Don't think I need to use throwers anymore at this point. Since they're basically breaking already. Oh, headshot. Billhook just takes the man's head instantly. I don't think they got a single hit off then, did they? Oh no, this guy got hit once. Easy as pie. Didn't even get anything worth selling after all that. After going all the way down to whatever it's called, New Lands, just to get more inventory space. $565. That's pretty cheap. I'm gonna buy them both. We need tools as well. 2, 4, 6. 50 out of 108 is not bad. 50 inventory space is pretty good for what we're doing. It's Talbach. See if there's any work at Talbach. Hunt down what kills people in the woods will be shrats. That was what the other guy was talking about, that weird enemy. The weird guy we met on the road who was warning us about the trees coming to life. He's talking about shrats in the woods, which we don't want to tangle with. Ooh, some undead. 24 of them. Plethora of Wiedergangers, a few fallen heroes, and many nachos. 24. I reckon we could do that, but the thing is, it's not worth it for the fallen heroes anymore. I was going to say, it would once upon a time be worth it to farm the fallen heroes for heavy equipment, for heavy armor, but because we had those 2 hedge knights and we've got the 2 heavy sets of armor, it's not really worth it because the armor's not very good. It's only like 260 for the same weight. Not even that, 240 or something for the same weight. For like 40 pounds of equipment. So I don't really feel like doing that. It'll just be a really boring long fight for nothing. If there was a hero unit amongst it, I'd consider it. Ambush trade routes and a good harvest as well. That's an ironic combination. 802, yes please. 401, yeah, that'll do. Should have come here to sell, boys. Grain is super cheap. Bread is super cheap. No men for hire. Ottendorf for 170. Hunt down the lindworms. Fuck off. Lindworms are just a ridiculously overpowered unit in this game. Another Saleh helm. I think we'll buy it. Just more nimble gear. Really good nimble gear. Who's nimble? You. You're nimble. Oh. Ninja's max level. Attack, defense, fatigue. Or do we give him initiative? No, let's get him to 100 fatigue. Absolutely 100% needs recover. And the other one we get is... Does he have kill frenzy? He does. Duelist. It's duelist, isn't it? Yeah, you give him duelist. And then you take the shield away. Give him a dagger. And unleash him upon the world. As they say. Keep a shield, a melee shield, in your backpack just in case. You can equip it whenever you need. If you get into trouble, you can equip it for extra 20 defense. Yeah. An extra 20 defense and shield wall. But most of the time you stay unequipped. And you just dagger people down with ridiculous proficiency. He needs a mace as well. One of the two-handed maces. Because then what you do is you hit them, give them dazed, and then dagger them down with the Quital dagger. But yeah, he's super beastly, this ninja. Keep the shield out to begin with, stop arrow fire. In fact, swap it for a kite shield, yeah. Just to give you a bit more defense, and then we put the kite shield away when we get near someone and just then knife them to pieces with the Kotal dagger. Where's my backline boy? You've got quick hands now, right? No, you need quick hands, then cleaver mastery. Quick hands so you can switch to the whip whenever you need to, and then cleaver mastery so that you don't miss with the whip. And then overwhelm. Jesus, I can't wait to get this guy max level. What to do now? Patrol the road. This one is random. Sometimes you can get loads of enemies and you get like 35 heads and you come back and you make a huge ton of money. Other times it's not so good. Where's Westenhaven? Westenhaven, Ottendorf, and Krautmark. So we're basically just going along here. So yeah, we'll pick it up and we'll see if there's anything to kill en route. We've got 35 skulls. We need to find stuff to kill though, otherwise it's a bit pointless. Still, 310 crowns isn't bad. You know what we could do? We could go fight those 24 undead. And that would be 24 heads. That might be worth it. Defeat another mercenary company in battle. We're going to do that. Because what we're going to do, as I said before, now that the war is over, excellent, we've got some people here to kill, just 6 of them, but it's a start. Now that the greenskin invasion is over, we can go to war with someone. We can become hostile with one of the factions. Well, we can be hostile with as many of the factions as we want, but you only want to be hostile with one faction at a time. And I'm reckoning it's going to be these guys that we're going to be hostile with, because they have the most area to work with. You can run around in the farmlands and avoid enemy patrols if you need to. Just let them come to us and then kill them. Ah, so you want to play knives, eh? I got a knife for you. Yeah, if you look at the map, These guys have the most cities to raid, but they have the fewest capitals, the fewest capital cities like fortresses. They've only got one fortress here with tier 3 fortress, and then one tier 3 city here, Newland. Apart from that, they don't really have much in the way of hiring soldiers. Whereas up north, there's this city here, there's this city here, there's this city and fortress, this fortress and this fortress, and then there's Ogna as well, which is a 3-tier city. So the north has a lot more to offer us in terms of settlements that we want to keep friendly to for hiring soldiers. And then, yeah, what we'll do is we'll come down south through this narrow walkway along the road and then raid this land, move around, attack supply caravans, attack mercenary groups, attack armies that we can deal with, that we feel strong enough to deal with, and just earn loads of loot, killing loads of soldiers, take it back north to Vardstead, sell it all, and then come back down, do another loop, then return to Vardstead, sell it all, look for soldiers here and here and here and here. And we'll just keep doing that in order to keep our power up. And occasionally when we're raiding here, we'll go south instead and look for soldiers south. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're going to start doing soon, now that the greenskin invasion is over. It's also, if you look, it's big open space. See, all over here, this is all open space with lots of different side alleys and routes you can go down to avoid patrols, to run away from groups that are too powerful from, but then get to another city and carry on attacking and carry on marauding. It's all open. Whereas if we tried it up here, it just wouldn't work. You've got, like, in here, this is just one narrow entry corridor. There's mountains on either side of the road and forests and swamps. It's very narrow down here. You can't really run away from people. And then it's all wooded around here, so it's good for ambushes. And then here it's all mountainous. And then up here it opens up a bit again. But then you're walking through snow. So, yeah, whereas down here it's all lush open fields that we can run around in and escape patrols from if we need to. If the raiding goes bad, or if we end up running into an enemy who's too powerful. Because you can attack anyone on the map just by pressing Alt and left clicking. Hans the Thief, we're going to check you out. For 100 crowns, you better be good, boy. Oh, he is. We just found our next tank, boys. He's going to be a light tank as well. He's dexterous. He's got +5 melee skill, putting his melee skill at 55, which is really good for a thief. He's got 3-tier melee defense with 11 defense in it, 96 fatigue with 1 star in it, and 113 initiative with 3 stars in that. That is a perfect light tank. We're going to put baby in it. Baby light tank. That'll hopefully remind me that he's noob. And obviously we're going to put him in the heaviest gear possible that we have spare. Which is actually the 170, isn't it? Yeah, so 170, 210. Gets a kite shield. We don't have any spare kite shields. Shite. Can't believe that. Okay, gets one of these shields instead. 55 requires a spear, so he gets a fighting spear. Needs a dagger as well. We'll give him a butter knife for the moment, but we'll need to remember to give him a dagger at some point. I'm just thinking, are we ready to move? Oh, wait, who's got Battle Forged? You do. So I'd say, actually, what we're going to do with you is we're going to give you the heavier armor. Give you that, and we'll probably move you onto the front line already now because you're ready. We'll take Cultist Tank off and move you to the front line. Like that. In some of the heaviest gear we've got. Take that off you, and that off you, and that off you. And make you... What's your fatigue? Only 60. That's not good. give you the bardiche, so we'll test the bardiche out. And the long axe. Why did I take the dagger off you? You need that. Right, so we've got two two-handers. One's got 22, one's got 24. Not the best defense and not the best offense either, but we'll see how they do. And then you, my friend, are going to stay in the back line for a while and just hit over the top with that. So you'll stay in the back line while we babysit you to become a bit more powerful, and then you can go forward. I'm worried about these two, but they should be fine. Got the heavy tank next to them. They've both got rotate. We've got cult meat next to them and ninja here. Slug meat there. You can take that off and have the flail now. We need someone with a flail on the front line. Take off the bad net and take the good net. Take your dagger off you as well and give it to you. And we've got a spare couple of kite shields now as well. Which is good, because we didn't have them before. Give you a sword just in case you get into combat. Oh no, you need a spear actually, don't you? Just in case you get into close combat, you can switch to that. Spear. Slug meat can carry the other net. Does he have quick hands yet? He's got quick hands and he doesn't. Why did I give him berserk instead of quick hands? Very silly. Okay. Nice find there. Nice find. A light tank. What was I saying? Yeah, you can... Oh, let's not chase it, just to make a point. You can press Alt or Control, I think it is, and then attack, and then click on Alt and click on whatever it is you want to click on, like a supply caravan or something, and you attack it. Don't want to go to Cow's Krautmark just yet because we haven't found enough skulls. Where did those undead go? You fucking bastards. We finally want to fight you. And you're not around here. That would be a tough fight. I don't want to do that just now. A necromancer, lots of armored weirdy gangers, some fallen heroes and some geists. Not when we've just got two fresh two-handers on the front line, one of whom doesn't have... Oh, he does have Battleforge, but they're not fully... They're not ready. They're not level 11 yet. And that's a level 11 instance. And we've just got this guy who's completely new, can't hit anything. He's hitting the back row guy for long enough to get him up and fighting with good defense, but his attack is terrible, so it's going to take him ages to level up. Just thinking what else we can do. Oh, fuck it, let's just hand it in. £372. Not bad. Nothing amazing. No, thank you. Deliver the cargo is a complete waste of our time. Let's go to the south. Let's go to the southern cities, see if they've got any more of that light armor that we really like. Or see if there's any hyenas we can find. These might be hyenas. These trails. They could be hyenas. They could be ifrits. It could be serpents. I'm hoping it's hyenas. We've only got 36 supplies there, so we better find them. It's serpents. Fuck's sake. That's annoying. We don't have enough supplies to get to the next town either. Well, we might just. Frontline two-hander wants to get paid 63 crowns per day. At the moment, that's 56. So that's only 7 crowns more. I shall match that offer. Good man doesn't come cheap. No, he doesn't. Should get there just before our food runs out. Brilliant. 4 rations left. Good timing. Moving sands and rebuilding effort. That means the wood's going to be worth a lot. Yep, 331. I will take it. Okay, we need supplies. So 75. That's all we can afford at the moment as well, actually. Damn, I didn't take into account that we've got no money and no trade goods to sell. Anyone worth hiring? Not that we can afford it. Ooh, there's an assassin for 3,000. And a disowned noble again. We need some money, boys. Hunt down what terrorizes Al-Anwar. Definitely going to do that. That'll hopefully be hyenas. It is hyenas. They're running from us as well, boys. They're terrified. They're running for their lives. 12 of them. And they're not frenzied. They're just normal. Good. This should be a walk in the park. Piece of cake, so they say. Piece of cake, innit, boss? Take the high ground. He's going to go up. He's going to go there, so you can go here. Don't think we need throwing items. We just need to keep the throwers safe. So yeah, stay like that. That's a good formation, actually. Now they're charging the bastards. They're not stupid, I'll give them that. They're not stupid. They are weak, though. Shit, this is where the problem is. The light tank could easily get hacked to pieces. Completely forgot he's a noob. I've already forgotten that he's a complete noob. You can only attack once with it, okay. Good hit. You fool. You don't get away. That's another fur pelt we could have had. Good, newbie got a couple of kills. Good, look at all that fur we got. Excelente. Excelente hyena fur. Let's wait until morning. We have to pick up supplies. We literally have no choice. We have to buy the supplies that they have here, even though they're really expensive, which is really annoying. Taxidermist anywhere? No. Can't afford the assassin. Bought everything we need to buy. Nothing else here. Let's move on to Tanware. Hey, there's more footprints. I'm not going to follow them though. They've really got their old. They're really grey and faded out, which means that they're really old. Mirage sightings, eh? Marketplace, can we get some cheap food here, please? Thank you. We have got so little money, it's crazy, it's scary at the moment. Taxidermist, we can't afford the hyena fur mentals, it's 200. We get 3 of them is 900. It's 600, sorry. And that's all the rest of our money gone. Even if they had the armor here, which they don't, we wouldn't be able to afford it. I suppose it's a good thing they don't have it, because we can't afford it. They do have one. 214, I'm going to buy it. Because it's important we pick them up while we can. And upgrade them with fur while we can. And then we've got them ready for when we get backline people. Let's do this contract, whatever it is. Hunt down what kills people in the desert for 1710. Looks like it went over this way. What kill? Let's be honest. We don't need to pretend we don't know what it is. What kills people in the desert is always Ifrits. Here we go, Ifrits. Now the question is, can we pull them back to a company to fight them for us? That's another question. Especially because we're running out of crowns. We're running out of time to pay the men. Because I really don't want to fight this many Ifrits. Please tell me there's a company nearby. We might have to abandon this contract, actually. I'm hoping one comes out of Tanware in the morning. Shit, they just got on the road. Now they're faster. Yes, one did come out in the morning. Brilliant. Thank goodness for that. Oh, they've got some mortars. Now we just retreat. We're definitely not getting involved with mortars. Why is a mortar man taking the high ground at the very front? He's got no equipment, no armor. He's just like, I'm going to take the high ground. I suppose he needs to be able to see to direct the mortar to fire, but still. That's a bit ambitious, mate. A bit ambitious, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, the commander has one of those nice swords that we want. Maybe we should murder him accidentally so we get it. Accidentally murder him in the battle. And then accidentally pick up his sword and run away with it afterwards. Ugh. Step back again. Keep stepping back until we're all the way near the white flags. And then they should all disappear into the shroud. And that will make their turns go a lot faster. If you can't see them and they take their turn instantaneously, they don't get any animation or any wait time or load time or anything like that. So it speeds the battle up immensely. Look at that damage. See how most of them in Shroud now? That means their turns will be taken much faster. And now we just round it and wait for the AI to mop up its mess. And then we get 1,700 crowns for it, baby. That'll take us out of the red nicely. We can afford to make the hyena fur mantles with that money, and still have enough to carry on to the next city. Sounds like they're shelling their own men, same as always. There's only one of them left, so it should end any minute now. Lovely jubbly. Good work, AI. Thank you very much. It's done. Let's head back. 1,710 crowns. So we can go to the taxidermist. We can afford the hyena for mantles now. We got 700 crowns, so we can probably buy some tools as well if we need. Although we don't really need tools or ammo just yet. So let's equip the fur mantle on this thing. You get one as well. Equip that on it. Very nice, very nice. Two nimble soldiers. Yeah. Good. We've still got a one hyena fur mantle for the next southern male we find, but we've got spare southern male for all the nimble characters that we're going to get with the back line. So we're doing good. Doing very good. We just need to up our crown income. And we'll do that, like I said, by raiding the north. Well, it's north of us now. We're going to raid this land here. But before we can do that, we need to build up a good stockpile of crowns first. Because when you're raiding, you're obviously not picking up contracts, which means you don't have a steady flow of income. You don't have a steady income that keeps your crowns up by doing contracts. You just come, you get a haul, you kill everything, getting loads of experience for it, and getting a huge load of weapons to sell. You get a haul of stuff to sell, repair it all, take it back up to your main city that you're allied to, which is this one, which gives you the best prices, which is Vardstead, and then sell it all, and that's your payday. And then you come back down and you do it again. And you just keep the crowns that you get, and you generate huge sums of crowns doing it. But you need to have a decent sum of crowns to begin doing it, if that makes sense. You need a good stockpile of crowns. So we're going to go to Krautmark next and try and pick up more work in order to get that stockpile of crowns that we need. Because at the moment we're paying 650 crowns a day, which is an awful lot, obviously.